Have you ever wondered if the simple egg sitting in your refrigerator could actually be the most underrated superfood of your entire life? We've all heard that eggs are healthy. Some say they're bad. Others say they're perfect, but what if I told you there's a way to 10x the benefits of eggs? To unlock their full potential in ways that most people over 50 have never even considered? Imagine eating the same egg you've had for years, scrambled or boiled. But this time, your body extracts 10 times the nourishment, 10 times the vitality, and 10 times the protective power. Sounds unbelievable, right? That's exactly what I thought too, till I began to dive deep into the hidden science of eggs and experimented with how they're cooked, combined, and consumed. And I'll tell you right now, this is not another boring lecture about protein. This is about transformation, energy, memory, and even longevity, all hidden inside that humble shell. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change the way you see breakfast forever. When I was younger, eggs were just breakfast, nothing more. My mother would fry them in butter, sometimes scramble them with onions, and that was it. But as I reached my 50s, I started asking new questions. Why do some people thrive on eggs daily, while others complain about cholesterol? Why do some cultures treat eggs like sacred food for strength, while in America, they've been demonized on and off for decades? And most importantly, why are older adults told to limit eggs when new science is proving the exact opposite? That curiosity sent me on a journey, reading nutrition journals late into the night, talking to doctors, experimenting in my own kitchen, and what I discovered is both shocking and exciting. You don't have to eat more eggs to get more benefits. You just have to eat them smarter. Let's start with the protein, because that's the headline everyone knows. Eggs contain one of the most complete proteins found in nature, packed with all 9 essential amino acids in near-perfect balance. But here's the twist. If you fry your eggs until they're brown and crispy, or if you eat only the whites because you're afraid of cholesterol, you're not actually absorbing that protein as efficiently as you could. Cooking technique alone can make a massive difference. I learned that soft boiling or poaching preserves more of the delicate amino acids, while high-heat frying can actually denature them, making them harder to use. That's one of the first secrets to 10x the benefits: gentle cooking. Treat the egg with respect, and your body will thank you with better muscle repair, stronger nails, better skin. Think of it like this: after 50. Your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to. Protein matters more than ever, but quality protein matters most. So instead of chasing expensive powders and supplements, start by cooking your eggs in a way that maximizes what nature already gave you. But protein is only the beginning. The real treasure of the egg is in the yolk, the part so many people still throw away. Inside that golden center lies choline, a nutrient so essential for memory and brain health that some scientists call it the memory vitamin. And here's the kicker. Over 90% of Americans are deficient in choline. That deficiency is linked to forgetfulness, mood swings, even early cognitive decline. Now, I don't know about you, but as I crossed into my 50s, I noticed names slipping. Stories I used to tell with ease suddenly escaping me. That scared me. But when I learned that eating whole eggs could replenish my choline, I started treating them as brain fuel. And guess what? Over time, I noticed subtle shifts. I could focus longer, recall conversations more clearly, even sleep better. It wasn't magic. It was simply giving my body the raw material it had been craving. If you want to 10x the benefits of eggs, stop wasting the yolk. That's not cholesterol you should fear. That's your brain's best friend. Now, speaking of cholesterol, let's address the elephant in the room. For decades, eggs were painted as villains because of their cholesterol content. Doctors told us to cut back, switch to egg whites, avoid more than 2 per week. But here's the truth. Dietary cholesterol doesn't automatically raise blood cholesterol the way we were led to believe. In fact, for most people, eating eggs improves the balance of good cholesterol, HDL, and helps regulate bad cholesterol, LDL. I remember sitting with my doctor a few years ago, nervous about my cholesterol test, because I had started eating eggs almost daily. When the results came back, my HDL was higher, my triglycerides lower, and my overall risk better. That was a turning point for me. So if you're still clinging to the old fear that eggs will clog your arteries, let me tell you, it's outdated. The science has moved forward, and so should we. And if you've experienced that shift yourself, drop a comment below because I want to hear how your body reacted when you brought eggs back into your diet. But here's another layer to this story. Eggs are only as powerful as what you pair them with. Eat them with refined white bread and sugary ketchup, and you cancel half their benefits. Combine them with vegetables, herbs, or healthy fats, and suddenly the nutrients skyrocket in absorption. For example, vitamin D in eggs works better when paired with avocado or olive oil. Antioxidants in spinach or tomatoes help protect the delicate fats in the yolk. That's another way to 10x the benefits create synergy. Think of your breakfast plate not as isolated items, but as a team working together. One morning, I started sauteing spinach with garlic, then laying 2 poached eggs on top. Within weeks, my energy felt different, more stable, more alive. Food is not just fuel, it's chemistry, and when you put the right molecules together, you get magic. And don't forget about eye health. Eggs contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect against macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss as we age. Here's the catch. Those compounds are fat-soluble, meaning your body needs fat to absorb them. If you've been eating dry egg white omelets thinking you're being healthy, you're missing the very nutrients that could save your eyesight. Add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil or a few slices of avocado. Suddenly you're protecting your eyes every single morning. To me, that's not just science, it's hope. Because the idea of losing my vision terrifies me, and if one simple food can tilt the odds in my favor, I'll take it. I also want to share something personal. A few years ago, I hit a wall. I was tired all the time. My workouts felt harder, and I thought, maybe this is just aging. But then I stumbled on the power of eggs, not just as food, but as timing. Eating eggs in the morning stabilized my blood sugar throughout the day. No more energy crashes, no more desperate grabs for cookies in the afternoon. Eggs provided a slow, steady release of fuel. And for anyone over 50 struggling with pre-diabetes or insulin resistance, this is crucial. Eggs can be your ally in balancing blood sugar, but only if you use them strategically. Skip the cereal, skip the muffins, and let eggs anchor your morning. It's not glamorous advice, but it works. So how do you 10x the benefits of eggs in real life? First, respect the yolk. Don't waste it. Second, cook them gently to preserve protein and delicate nutrients. Third, pair them wisely with vegetables and healthy fats. Fourth, time them for stable energy and blood sugar. And finally, see them not as just breakfast, but as a daily tool for brain, eye, and heart health. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. And if you're finding value in these insights, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we're building a community here. A place where people over 50 can take control of their health with simple, powerful choices. Now, before we wrap up, let me leave you with one more twist. Eggs are incredible, yes. But the real secret to 10x their benefits lies not in the egg itself, but in your mindset. Your willingness to unlearn old myths, to experiment, to listen to your body. Because you can have the most nutrient-rich egg on your plate, but if you eat it mindlessly, rushing, stressed, disconnected, you're not truly receiving its gift. Slow down, notice the flavor, the texture, the way your body feels afterwards. That awareness amplifies the benefit more than any scientific trick. So the next time you crack an egg, remember you're holding more than breakfast. You're holding a symbol of renewal, of possibility, of strength. You can choose to see it as ordinary, or you can choose to unlock its extraordinary power. And if you're ready to take that step, start tomorrow morning. One egg, cooked with care, paired with love, eaten with intention. That's how you 10x the benefits of eggs. And maybe, just maybe, that's how you 10x the benefits of life itself.